With the PC case market getting crowded by RGB and tempered glass cases, is the Segotep K8 a viable option with its aggressive price tag? Let's find out.
The unboxing experience of the Segotep K8 is pretty standard, I would say. It comes in a cardboard box. Although it has some pretty skeptical grammar on it, but I'm not complaining since it's a Chinese brand. Inside the box, you'll find two pieces of foam covering the case, and it wasn't damaged, so it did a great job. Take off the plastic wrapping and everything is good to go. The first thing that everyone would do when getting a tempered glass case totally is to peel off the protective plastic on the side and as well as on the front. It is just too satisfying. To take off the tempered glass side panel itself, just unscrew the 4 screws, lift off the panel itself, and voila! What you can see is a whole naked case right in front of your eyes. The first thing you'll find is the RGB and fan controller, which also has RGB itself. Right next to it are the RGB's fans itself and also a fan grill for more airflow. On the rear you can find the 120 and 140 fan mount and the rear I/O. On the motherboard tray itself you can find some pretty cool labeling. On the bottom there's a basement that is really unexpected at this price point. On the front there's some strips for ventilation and also some brick-like shape for the light to shine through. Front I/O are usual suspects with an addition of a LED button. On the top is the magnetic fan filter over the 360mm fan mount for more airflow. On the other side, unscrew the 2 screws on the top and the panel will lift off perfectly. Once opened up, you can see the front I/O connectors, 2 SSD mounts, and the motherboard cutout for the back plate. In the basement, you can find the 2 drive bays with the accessories box and the space for your power supply. Speaking about the accessories box, opening up you will find a bag with some zip ties, all the screws you need, and as well as a speaker if you ever want to diagnose what is wrong with your computer. Now, to give you guys a full immersive experience and the in-depth opinion, I've decided to actually move my whole personal system over to the case so that I can experience building the case and give my honest opinion on it. After building it, I've got some things I would like to point out. First and foremost, the case is spacious to work in. This is due to not having any front drive bay, so if you want some of those DVD readers, you'll need to use an external one. Having that much space means you have more space for cable management, which is always a plus. The RGB controller is pretty cool though. Although it has two modes and control over it, IMO, but apparently there's a controller app on their Chinese website, but I couldn't get it to work. So overall, this is a really nice case to work in for a price of 289 ringgit, totally worth it. If you don't have that big of a budget and you want some tempered glass and RGB goodness, I'll totally recommend this. Once again, thanks to Segotep Malaysia for sending the case over for review. It's a really positive review, so I'm really excited what will come in the future while working with them. And if you're interested, affiliate links to a Lazada can be found in the description to purchase the case. Now, to end the video off with a bang, I've put together a little montage of the case in action. Thanks for watching.